What is up, YouTube? What is up, Giants fans? It is your boy Jay Dimes. We are back at it with another New York Giants video, back at it with another New York Giants banger. And before we get into this one, make sure you leave a like, make sure you comment, and make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the Dime Dropper gang. And today we are going to be doing another New York Giants mock draft. As the draft is 15 days away, we are getting much closer to draft night, and each day we are getting more info on where teams may go in the draft. So enough talking, let's get right into this one. Let's see how it all plays out. Let's go. So we are going to be doing this mock draft simulator on the Draft Network. If you want to see me do more mock drafts on different draft websites, let me know down below in the comment section below. And let's get right into it. Let's start it. So you already know we're picking the New York Giants 7-round mock, and we're going to keep it at our normal speed to see who's getting taken off the board as we go. Let's start. Let's get right into it. So Aiden Hutchinson goes number 1, Malik Willis number 2, Evan Neal number 3 to the Texans, and number 4 the Jets go with Kayvon Walker. So wow, 2 players that I've said multiple times that if they go into the top 4, the Giants are going to be looking very pretty when they go to pick 5, and that is but Kayvon Walker, Georgia edge rusher, and Malik Willis, quarterback out of Liberty. So you see who's on the board: Icom, offensive tackle out of North Carolina State, Kayvon, Thibodeaux, Ahmad, Sauce Gardner, and Charles Cross, Kyle Hamilton are all prospects that I like a lot. And we already know where I'm going with this. Icom Ekwonu is one of the best offensive linemen in this draft. Some people say he is the best offensive lineman in this draft. This is an easy pick for me. If he's there on the board, I'm definitely going to take him. I'm not even going to second guess it. And the Panthers go Charles Cross over a quarterback with their 6th spot, with their 6th selection. And Kayvon Thibodeaux is here. Kayvon Thibodeaux is here. I say every day when I come up here and we talk about KT, I don't know if he's actually going to be there when we go to pick on draft night, but if he's there, you run up to the podium. You run up to the podium, you hand in the card to the commissioner, and you just, you know what I'm saying, you sleep nicely on draft night when you're grabbing Icom Ekwonu and Kayvon Thibodeaux in the 1st round. And that's automatically a great start. That's automatically a great start. If this is how draft night goes in the 1st round for the Giants, every Giants fan across the world should be sleeping nicely and pretty that night. And Kenny Pickett goes to the Steelers. What else? Jamison Williams to the Cowboys. That's crazy. Devin Lloyd to the Titans. Okay, so who's still on the board? Tyler Linderbaum is still on the board. Oh, well, he was on the board. And Jaquan Brisker goes to the Jets, and Boya Mafe, edge out of Minnesota, goes to the Lions. So Kenyon Green is here. Kenyon Green, guard out of Texas A&M. He's here. And I usually in the 2nd round, I'm looking at, depending on where we go in the 1st round, I'm looking at corner, safety, maybe even edge rusher. David Ojabo's here, but we did just take Kayvon Thibodeaux, and Kenyon Green is here. I think this is a no-brainer pick. I take Kenyon Green. You just walked out of the 2nd and 1st round with 2 day 1 starting offensive linemen. 2 day 1 starting offensive linemen. And we know that John Feliciano, center who we just signed out of free agency from the Buffalo Bills, we know that he's going to be the starting center. He's going to be the starting center. He even tweeted that he was basically going to be playing center. And I don't really know with the left guard position, where do the Giants stand with Shane Lemieux, Nick Gates, who's come off a horrible injury. You still got a hole there. And taking a guy like Kenyon Green, that's a W pick for me. And we are now sitting in the 3rd round. You see John Mechie. I see John Mechie, who I just made a video yesterday on about how I think the Giants should be looking at him in the 2nd or 3rd round. He's here. I know some people probably want me to go Sam Howell. I know some people probably, hey, take Sam Howell, but we're not going to do that. We're looking at tight end. We'll always go tight end here. You don't really need an interior offensive lineman here anymore. You just got Kenyon Green. That's a W pick right there. Channing Tindall, linebacker out of Georgia. I think I might go wide receiver here. And I'm going to go John Mechie, wide receiver out of Alabama. I just came out with a video yesterday talking about how if a team's able to grab him in the 3rd, 2nd round, it's a steal. It's a steal. Like, yes, he had the injury, but before the injury, he was balling. He was absolutely balling in that Alabama offense. And we're sitting here, pick 81. And I'm looking, and I see James Cook. I do see some tight ends. I do see Breece Hall here. If you know what I'm saying, the Giants still might go running back early. I was hoping that Leo Chenal was here, but he went to the Broncos at 75. And I'm gonna look at linebacker. I'm gonna see who's here. Troy Anderson out of Montana State, which would be a pretty decent pick. But when I'm looking at where the Giants have been interviewing people, bringing in people for visits, we know they love James Cook. We know they love James Cook, running back out of Georgia, and we know that he offers a lot of speed out of the backfield. And if this is more of a predictive pick, more than the pick that I would do, I would definitely say the Giants would go James Cook here with the 81st overall pick. I think that this pick right here is probably one of the most guaranteed picks if he's there. We've heard multiple reports that they love him, they like him. They brought him in for the visit with Trayvon Walker a couple of days ago. I think James Cook on the Giants offense, I love it. I like the speed that we're bringing to the offense. Last year with Saquon Barkley, we had Devontae Booker as a backup, and he's not bad, but if you grab James Cook and Matt Breida, that is a ton of speed in that backfield, and I think it takes a little bit of the load off of Saquon. I love that. And we're sitting here, round four. I'm looking at tight end, and I see Jelani Woods. And he's a guy that reminds me of a Kyle Rudolph, a guy that he's not going to be a guy that's going to tear up the whole game. He's not going to be a guy that's going to, just take over the game like Darren Waller, like he did against the Jets a couple years ago. He's not going to do nothing like that, but he's going to be a guy that in the red zone, throw him the ball. Throw that man up the ball. You see the height, 6'6", 259, almost 260. And had a good pro day, had a good combine. I just feel like Jelani Woods, if he's used correctly in a role where we just throw him up the ball with Kenny Golladay, you have two stud red zone targets. And in my last mock, I did have the Giants go and trade McBride in the second. A lot of people didn't like that pick. Well, we're grabbing a pretty decent stud tight end in the 4th round. That is perfect value for the Giants right there. And I'm liking how this mock draft is shaping out. We're going to do a little recap real quick. Ike Mekwonu, pick 5. Kayvon Thibodeaux, pick 7. And at pick 36, the Giants were able to grab Kenyon Green. That's a W. And then you go a little bit of a luxury pick with John Mechie. But like I said in my other video yesterday, go check it out if you haven't. The Giants end up needing a wide receiver sooner rather than later. And taking a guy like John Mechie, you're basically finding that Sterling Shepard slot replacement. And I just love that pick for the Giants at pick 67. The Giants go James Cook, who the Giants really do like. They brought him in for the visit, like I said, and they're able to grab your tight end. You're able to grab your tight end, Jelani Woods. So we're sitting here at pick 147, and I think I will be looking linebacker here. The Giants have yet to take a linebacker in this mock, and the best linebacker on the board is Jack Sanborn, who played next to Leo Chenal, at Wisconsin. So I'm really liking the possibility of being right there. We could go interior D-line, could go IDL, but I think that's more of a later round pick for me. The Giants did bring in Justin Ellis, who's a run-stopping nickel tackle. So, we don't have to take one that early. We just took a running back. So I think the Giants would go Jack Sanborn. Wait a minute. No. Let's scroll. Yeah, Jack Sanborn. He's not Leo Chenal. I think Leo Chenal is a better prospect, but Jack Sanborn, again, he's not a bad player. Blitz heavy. He's kind of like Leo Chenal in a sense where they both were used blitz heavy at Wisconsin. Aggressive defense, so I like the pick there. I love that pick. Jack Sanborn at linebacker at pick 147. And where would the Giants go now? Now, safety. We look at the safeties right now. It's not no real guy that's going to be a starter, day one. So I'm not really looking at taking a guy there. I'm looking at who else is here. As we're going to scroll. But yeah, it's nobody crazy here. So I'm looking into your offensive line. I'm looking again to see, can I just find somebody who I could develop? And I see some guys here that I could develop. Letitia Smith, interior offensive line out of Virginia Tech. Thayer Mumford, who could be a developmental guy. And again, I know I just took 2 offensive linemen. Let's feed the offensive line even more. And I'm going to take Thayer Mumford here, who at Ohio State was part of a very good offensive line. Now, Thayer Mumford is a developmental guy. He's not going to be a guy that, starts day one. He's not going to be a guy that you just fill in. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be a guy that you develop. And I just like that pick because we're going back to the offensive line. You cannot go wrong with the offensive line here. Again, like I said, safety. Safety could be a possibility here, but like I said again, it's not no guy that you're gonna take who's gonna be, a day one starter. Gonna be developmental guys, and I guess Yusuf Crocker out of Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be a decent pick. You know what I'm saying? Just someone you can develop. Not gonna be a guy that you start. You know what I'm saying? This round 6, you're not gonna really find a real starter at round 6 unless someone falls tremendously down the board. But I think that's gonna do it for that was probably the last pick for the New York Giants. And when we look at what we were able to grab, this is an A+. This is an A++ draft. Ikem, you got your right tackle. Then you're able to grab Kayvon Thibodeaux with your 7th overall pick. And then you're able to grab Kenyon Green with pick 36. You grab John Mechie, another weapon for Daniel Jones. And then you grab James Cook, who you wanted. Who the Giants have visited him. Reports came out that they love him. You get Jelani Woods, red zone target guy. You know what I'm saying? Who can help Daniel Jones with the red zone with Kenny Golladay. You can put him in there, fit him in there. 6'6" tight end. You can't go wrong. Then you're able to get Jack Sanborn, who isn't Leo Chenal, but was used like Leo Chenal with the blitzes that they were running at Wisconsin. Then you grab yourself a developmental guard who you never know, who can probably be something one day. You never know. And then you go developmental at safety. So that's really going to do it. If you look at this draft, like I said again, it's an A++. It's an A++ in my opinion. And I think if the Giants are able to grab a draft somewhat like this, where you're getting your tackle at 5 and KT at 7, that is a W. That is a W. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think. What would you change? What would you do differently? Who you think I should have took in each spot? Comment down below your little mock drafts. Also, if you enjoyed though, leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button. And until then, it's me, boy J Dimes. You guys be safe. Love you boys. Go Giants. We are out. Peace.